Hello everyone, welcome back to some more bridge. Haven't done a bridge video in a while. A few weeks, I think. I think there was one near the beginning of this month. And I plan to... I recorded one that I will be releasing on Tuesday because it's an event for which you can still play in it until Tuesday, so I want to make sure I don't give the hands away to someone else who's playing in it. But this one is just the regular Just Declare... Well, the regular BBO daylong for June 27th. And I felt like playing some bridge, and so I'm recording this, and you are enjoying it, whether you like it or not. This is 8 boards of Just Declare, and as usual, I'll talk through what I'm thinking and play outrageously slowly, but should be less than an hour for a Just Declare tournament. What's happening? We're in 4 hearts here. Match points, of course. West has doubled. And then led the Jack of Clubs. We have plenty of tricks in clubs to pitch both spade losers. Or a diamond and a spade. But either way, we have one loser remaining in either spades or diamonds, unless we played low to the king and West ducked, which would be pretty cool, but unlikely. The bigger concern is that West could well be roughing a club, right? If East can get in. But that shouldn't be possible, right? We have, 12 high card points in dummy, 13 here is 25. West has most of them. Not all, but most. There's maybe just barely room for East to have the ace of diamonds, which would be the thing he would have to have for me to be sad. But I think it's pretty safe to just jump on the ace here and run the 10 of hearts. West's double... I mean... You could try ace-king of hearts, hoping West has queen X or queen stiff. But... I think it's more likely that East has queen fourth or queen third, in which case the finesse is necessary, given the West is short in hearts for his double. What is West's most likely shape? 4, 2, 2, 5? No, wait a minute. This is a little... I mean, East probably doesn't have 5 diamonds, or he would have bid that instead of spades. So he probably only has 4 diamonds. I guess he could be 5-5, but then West's double doesn't make much sense. So let's say East has 4 diamonds. Apparently 4 spades, since he was willing to bid the suit. Which means West is also 4-4 in those 2 suits. The Jack of Clubs shows shortness there. At most 2. Which means West has at least 3 hearts? A little unusual for the double, but not impossible. Maybe I do just play hearts from the top then. Since we're not... I don't think we're very likely to find East short. Or East having a guarded queen. Yeah. Okay, I think I'll do that. I mean, I guess if West had queen fourth, then ace-king of hearts would be a problem. Because then suddenly West has 2 heart tricks. I think you should be executed if you make a takeout double with queen fourth in righty suit. But the robots might do it, I guess. I just don't believe it. I think West has queen third. Yeah, okay. And now we must lose a heart so that they can't rough in while we're pitching on dummies clubs. Yeah, it was queen third. If we had tried playing clubs immediately, they could ruff the third club and deny me access to dummy. If we tried something cheeky like diamond to the 10, West could jump on it and attack spades? Actually, maybe that would have been fine. Anyway, I didn't do that. And now I just have one loser and no way to get rid of it, right? No way to even trick them. Yeah, okay, so West had 5 diamonds. I don't know why it didn't even occur to me that West could have 5 diamonds. Like, I briefly thought it, but I didn't really follow up on it. I don't think I said it even. But yeah, there's no reason East has to have 4. He didn't bid them. I concluded he has at most 4. It didn't occur to me to mention that he could have fewer. Which I guess means West could have had a doubleton heart to go with 2 clubs. Yeah, I'm not sure I fully back my play on that one. It worked out, but it doesn't seem completely coherent. We're in 3-0. We do have 2 club stoppers, so that's not a problem necessarily. West's 2 spades. The robots, man, their 2 spade bids are unhinged. They could easily just have 4 here. God, where are all my tricks? I could take 2 clubs if I devoted my entire life to it. But I don't think I should count on that. Well, let's just play low here and see what East does. Okay, we win. So West probably has like 5 clubs and 4 spades, since he chose to lead the club suit. I imagine with a 5-card spade suit, West would have led it. Right, if you're 5-4 in 2 suits, you would generally prefer to lead the 5-card suit. So West has like ace jack, 5th of clubs. My diamond finesse is unlikely to work, isn't it? Heart finesse could be okay. If you try leading a spade up to the 10, counting West for ace jack 4th, which, by the way, I don't want to say I assume he has that, but if I did assume he had that, it still wouldn't really be safe, right? Go up with the jack, because that would be a way for me to score 2 spades, right? If West has ace jack 4th, low to the 10. Or I suppose ace 9 4th and guess it correctly. But West goes up with the jack, plays ace of clubs, jack of clubs, club, and now he still has a spade stopper to get in to cash more clubs, and he ends up scoring 3 clubs and 2 spades. So if we're getting a spade, it's only 1. Together with 1 or 2 clubs, probably 2, if that's the suit they're going to set up. I mean, that's only 3 tricks, man. Maybe I could take 4 hearts if East has queen 3rd. Maybe you play East for queen 10 4th of hearts. Low to the 8 on the first round. That's brave. But since I don't think the diamond finesse is going to work, I'm just... And if I try the diamond finesse, like the whole world collapses on top of me. I'm kind of tempted here to play the king of clubs. It lets West in, but then he'll probably just play 2 more clubs, and then I'm in dummy for a heart lead. Oh, I guess even if I get guess correctly that East has Queen 10 fourth of hearts, I still can't get 4 of them because I don't have a re-entry to dummy after taking 2 finesses. So maybe it's just heart to the king, heart finesse? I guess. Sure. Four, 2. I don't really believe the robots count signals at all, but something to note. Great. The queen was wrong. Just what I was hoping for. Haha. And now a diamond switch is brutal? No. Okay. Yeah, great. So the heart was Doubleton. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be pretty unpleasant. Play a spade, West wins, cashes a club, and exits a diamond. Or a spade, actually. Maybe we can end play East? Probably not. Yeah, of course. Well... No. Not even a squeeze. Well, the good news is the heart... Well, the diamond finesse, rather, is free. I expect if I play the queen, East wins the king, but I have nothing better to do than try for it. Yeah. Lose a heart and then claim down 3. Well done, partner. I wonder... I mean, looking at the final layout, I definitely could have done better in hearts in the obvious way of just dropping the queen. But... you could almost take 4 heart tricks. With a backwards finesse leading the jack. If West covers... No, that's only 3 tricks. The 10 still sets up. You can finesse the 10, but you only have... Okay. So ace, king, jack would have worked. Backwards finesse would have worked. Finesse against the 10 would have worked. Anything but what I did. Actually, finesse against the 10 doesn't really work because you don't have enough dummy entries. Spade to the 8 would have worked. I'm glad it's only a 37 because it seems like I did the worst thing you could possibly do. Okay, we're in 3 spades. Losing 2 diamonds, a club, a heart, and maybe another heart. And maybe a 3rd heart if you are careless and don't get any roughs. It would be nice if diamonds could be set up by the defense, but it seems likely that they'll switch in time. Yeah, all these diamond leads make me uncomfortable. Okay, no Trump promotion coming. So I guess we're going to be just fine here. Ace. We can get a heart ruff safely. Might have trouble getting back to hand if the spades are 4-0. Not a lot I can do about that, though. And it's only a problem if West has 4 spades. We know they're not roughing hearts because East has exactly 5 and West has exactly 3. So I don't have to draw any trumps first. I suppose the really ambitious thing to do would be to ruff a diamond at this point. Then if diamonds are 3-3 and spades are 2-2, we could pitch our club loser. That strikes me as unlikely. And there is risk. Alright, there could be an over-ruff in diamonds. Unless I ruff with the ace, and then of course there can't be. But in that case, what if trump are 3-1? Am I still alive? Ruff a diamond. I think I'm actually fine. Ruff a diamond high. Cross in spades. If the suits have both split, then I can cash a diamond pitching a club. If the diamonds don't split, but the spades do, then all the trump are gone, and I'm just still losing a club. And if the diamonds split, but the spades don't, then I can cash my diamond winner pitching a club. Somebody can ruff in, but they can't give themselves another ruff. So it's only risky if both spades and diamonds break badly. Can I survive that? Diamond ruff with ace. Oh, by the way, if East is the one who's out of diamonds, I don't have to ruff with the ace, and I'm also safe. So if West has a doubleton diamond to go with exactly 3 hearts, and also 3 spades, that would be a 5-card diamond club suit? Not impossible. But okay, say that all happened. Diamond ruffed high, cross, diamond pitching a club as East wins. But now East can play a heart to give West a promotion. Okay, so if West is long in both suits, the diamond ruff now gives up a trick. And if both suits are splitting evenly, it produces a trick, and otherwise it breaks even. What do I know from... West led the king of diamonds, as I recall. And then switched to a heart. East had the ace of diamonds? Huh. I think I'll give it a try. Alright. So it didn't work, but didn't cost. May as well pitch a club in case I miscounted, I guess. Unlucky. Yeah, I mean, this should be just a normal result. I don't think I did anything interesting, really. Nothing that ended up mattering, anyway. That's alright, you don't have to tell me. Okay, 45. More people are making 4 than are going down, huh? I could believe that. Yeah, actually. this Jack of Spades was a mistake. If I was gonna, I could have. Well, also roughing the heart so early, I guess. I could have, after winning this, put off the heart ruff. Cross in spades, lead a diamond. At this point, it's still pretty safe to ruff high. But when East shows out, I don't have to. I can ruff low, cross again, lead another diamond ruffed low. And then when it turns out the spades are 2-2, I can play King of Hearts, heart ruff, and enjoy Dummy's last diamond to pitch a club. Yeah, okay. Whoops, I made a mistake there. Got outplayed by the field, believe it or not. Okay, West opened a spade. 10, 25 between us. Not a ton of entries. Yeah, everything's very blocked up. I'd like to, lead clubs through West a couple times. But I can't really get to hand a couple times. So it might be King of Spades, Jack of Hearts. Losing to West, who's relatively harmless. If he's on point, he'll find the diamond shift. Which would be a bummer. But I already have 8 tricks. If I just get 2 hearts. And then there's probably some black suit strip squeeze against West in the ending. Yeah. Let's just win the king here. Notably, there's no point in trying to run this around to the 6 because East definitely has at least one of the Jack 10-9, or West would have led in honor. Okay, doesn't find the diamond shift. That's good news. Cutting me off from my hand is a little annoying. Actually, this 6 could win? Probably not. Okay. So, do I just lead a heart here? Or do I go after clubs? I think I go after clubs. Now I'm cut off from dummy, but I don't actually need it, really. Well, I guess West is going to get to cash some spades, but yeah, I don't know what I was supposed to do about that. Cashing a diamond or 2 first wouldn't have helped because I still need time to set up my hearts. I think I'm happy those diamonds are there so that they don't get to cash a bunch of diamonds as well. And I'm going to go down 1 here. West has 2 spades and a heart to cash. Maybe East has the heart. That would be a nice surprise. Okay. Down 1, I feel like should be pretty normal. But, yeah, you maybe could end play West if you went after clubs right away. Force him to lead away from the heart queen so that he doesn't actually get that. Just gets 2 spades, a heart, and a club. Like if you led the 10 of clubs here or something. It probably doesn't work double dummy. Yeah, it's still... Well, it says you would make it. It says everything makes it. When did I make an error? Cash a diamond. Oh, West only has 2 diamonds. I see. So you can actually afford to cash both diamonds. Pitching a spade loser and a heart loser. That's a very dangerous thing to do, because if West has 3 diamonds, East gets 3 additional diamond tricks. Wow, we have a lot of trump on this one. Really incisive analysis, I know. We don't seem to have that many tricks, though. Losing at least the 3 side aces, and almost certainly another spade or 2. I don't know. I don't think it's... Yeah, I guess you play the 8. Okay. Now if they don't get a spade ruff... then I'm only losing 2 spades. There's no squeeze chances. I don't know what you could do here besides lead a spade to the king. After cashing the queen of clubs, of course. Could cash a couple more hearts. You could also duck a spade if you believed East had stiff ace, but that's like a super deep position. I don't know why you would do that, given that East had a void in hearts. And pitched a spade. Yeah, alright, nothing you can do here. Guessing the suit correctly is not an option. Leading the jack, covered queen, ace, like... They still get 2 of them. If you duck a spade, West isn't then played, he can just play another spade. Yeah, I mean... I'm surprised nobody does worse. Because it seems like you could put in the 10 at trick 2. And that might cause an actual problem for you. Jack, king, and like... well, yeah. Maybe West's spade holding means that you don't actually need the club to pitch a spade. I mean, certainly you could guess it correctly and not need the club, but... Anyway, next hand. We're in 1-0. 3 spades, 2 aces is 5. We can set up 2 hearts eventually. Perhaps more. And they're just going to get to run 1 minor, not both. It seems pretty straightforward. Let's just win in hand and run a heart. An important thing, don't duck any tricks in the minor they switch to. You don't want to let them collect a trick there and then switch to the other minor. Well, they're certainly going easy on me. I mean, I guess I'll duck a club. How could this be bad? I still have 3 losers. Let's duck a diamond too. Okay. Now I have 2 losers. And if I duck a diamond, I'll only have one threat. So there's just no way that can be right. There doesn't... I mean... I don't think there are any two loser squeezes available here either. Even dramatically unlikely ones. But I guess it can't hurt to win this. I guess more realistic would be if I were brave enough to duck a club here and then hope that whoever wins it has no diamonds left, but that seems insane. Yeah, that's crazy. So just cash the spades and hearts. And then, I don't know, maybe something cool will happen, although it seems unlikely. Yep. Nothing to do there. Weird 9 of diamonds switch, by the way. But actually right, given that I had the 8 here. It doesn't matter because they have enough honors to play 1 on every round of the suit. But in principle, if there were like 17 diamonds in the deck, and we each had 1 extra small diamond, the 9 would be a pretty cool shift. A surround play trapping my 8 and the 10. Okay, we got 60 there. Not clear why. I don't feel as though I did anything of interest. Three no. Okay, we know the heart position pretty clearly. West overcalled but underled, so doesn't have the ace. East raised, so has 3, which means West only has 5. So West should have queen 5th and East ace 3rd. The position of the 10 is as yet unclear. If West were a junior, you could imagine 10 5th, but I don't think Gibb would ever do that. So... we could actually set up some heart tricks eventually, although I don't think that should be a priority. Oh, wait, this is a no-trump contract. West could have ace 5th. Okay, well, let's find out. Yes. I think you play a club to the king here instead of a diamond. And then a club back to the jack, of course. But what exactly is West's hand here? Ace 5th of hearts. Clearly something else. Probably ace of diamonds? Like, what, you just have an ace and 2 queens or something? Pretty horrible overcall. So I think ace of diamonds, ace of hearts. Which means East kind of needs most of the queens to have a raise. Okay. Oh. Oh! Disgusting. Alright, well, let's play East for the 10. No dice. This is something. So the reason not to play a diamond right away would be that, like, if you play king of clubs, club to the jack, and West wins, it's unsafe for him to continue hearts. But even in this line, he's giving me a heart trick eventually. If I had played like a club to the king and a club back, he could have afforded to duck a heart to me, and then when East gets in with the ace of diamonds, a heart through me is disastrous. So I don't know. I don't feel too bad about the fact that East got the ace of diamonds, and the fact that it is there told me a lot. I hope. Like, West's hand is just disgusting. Ace. Nothing. Maybe queen jack. I mean, like, West is 100% to have the queen of clubs, I think. And so the question is, do you just play ace king? I think this is a reasonable time to try a backwards finesse. Run the jack and then finesse the 10 on the way back? Because West is known to hold the queen, but East is more likely to be long. Alternatively, consider that at this moment I have 2 losers. What can I do about that? If I cashed diamonds, West might end up being strip squeezed and have to lead a club away. Like if West had queen jack X, ace fifth, two small queen third, something like that. Then the third diamond would squeeze him out of a heart winner, making it possible to end play him in spades. That would be for my 9th trick. It would be nice to take 10. Which, if we correctly diagnose that East has 10 third of clubs, we could achieve. I think that's probably the right idea. I don't think it's very likely that West spades are queen jack X. They might actually be queen jack tight, and then I would be embarrassed that I pitched a spade from dummy. So I'm going to try the backwards finesse. Yeah, got him. Well, I mean, the good news is, not good news. The good news is I did great. But also, if I had tried the end play line, it would have worked. The third diamond squeezes West down. Actually, let's look at this in the hand viewer. It would only be making 9 tricks, not 10, so this is much better, of course. But if here I play diamond, which hand do I want to be in? Probably doesn't matter. Diamond. West, I guess, is already squeezed out of right. West is already squeezed out of his clubs, but I don't know that. So I guess he pitches a spade here. And then I have to decide what I'm going to do. The fact that he didn't pitch a heart should tell me that he doesn't need. He didn't start with 3 clubs to protect. Yeah, this actually, I don't know, wouldn't be great for me. I'd have to at this point switch back to the backwards finesse, I think, or just play ace king of clubs, which also works. Okay. Well, glad I did something right today, at least. West opened a spade and East passed, but then competed to 3 when West bid 2 spades freely. Which you would think indicates some spades, and yet here I am. I mean, the auction claims to tell me that West has 6 spades and East has 2. I'm inclined to believe it. Bidding this way with only 5 is quite a reach, and I don't think you should raise with a singleton. So yeah, 6-2, and I have 5. Leaves dummy with 0, which indeed is what dummy has. I have some hearts to lose. Sorry, well, if regular viewers to this channel will know that I'm constantly saying the wrong thing, the wrong suit, the wrong rank. I don't know why. I just can't quite connect my brain to my mouth when I'm talking about positions. In this case, I meant diamonds. I have a couple diamonds to lose, almost certainly a heart, perhaps more. The good news is the club finesse looks likely to be on. But it's not like I can ruff all 5 of these spades, so even if I can pitch 1 on a club, I mean, I'm going to need some diamond tricks to set up as well? Or else take an awful lot of spade ruffs, which seems difficult since I don't have any entries to my hand outside of hearts. What am I doing in 4 hearts? I guess partner made me. No, what? What a fantastic opportunity to pass a double. How could you bid here? This is disgusting. You could have had 5 trumps. Knowing that you're holding like 2 certain trump tricks and partner's bidding very strongly, you should know that 3 spades is not going to make, and 4 hearts probably won't either. See, there we go again, wrong suit. And they're just starting in immediately, tapping the dummy, huh? Makes sense, I guess. I might just win this and duck a diamond? Is that crazy? I don't think it is. Well, I love that it went to the king. So, East has the king of clubs, right? That's bad news. It's just hard to justify a voluntary 3 spade bid on like 2 small, queen third, jack fourth, 4 small, right? So I think East has the king. But I can't go up on the ace here. I need those club tricks. So it's going to go club to the king, diamond, while West ruffs. And I think I just pitch a spade while that's happening, right? I really have trump control issues. Yeah, here it comes. This is very suspicious. West has the ace, right? It would be crazy to switch to the king from king sixth otherwise, I think. Also to bid this way with like king 10 9 sixth. So we can just let this go around to the queen. Yeah. Okay, so let's pause here to make sure we know what's going on. We know East has 2 spades and 4 diamonds. Well, let's count West's hand. 6 spades and 2 diamonds leaves 5 cards in the other suits. 1 ruff. Only 4. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Just play a heart to the ace, right? And another heart back. Okay. West's ruff was with a natural trump trick, and we're down only 1. A miracle. I mean, I don't think that what I did was much better than what the field is going to do, probably. There are a lot of lines to get to down 1 on this layout, I think. Oh, never mind. 93. Okay, well, a strong finish to a mediocre start. Really? Oh, I guess ducking the diamond off of dummy is a bit unintuitive if you don't think about the hand at all. Obviously, I'm not, like, saying that I knew West had doubleton ace king and I would bring it down. I didn't know that. It's just like, I need some diamond tricks. Might as well start. I can't cross the hand a million times to lead them. So it happened to work out that that set up the diamonds. I'm curious, actually. Did I make any double dummy errors? Accuracy. Everybody was perfect. Double dummy all around. Amazing. Yeah, roughing that is a good play. Well done. Anything is fine except a high club. Sure. Yeah, played through this way, it almost seems as though there's nothing I could possibly do wrong. How did everybody do so much worse? But I think it's sort of like the plays I took early put me in a spot where nothing I could do, where there was nothing I could do wrong. If you'd done something else early, like, it doesn't necessarily cost you a trick right then, but it sets you up a lot of opportunities to lose more tricks later. Okay, well, a solid performance. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.